I was kind of used to expecting the fact that when I sent Jimbo home, people would get upset again. So that I was prepped until today when I was sent home. I thought this bullshit was over. And then when I got all this craziness again, I was just like, what do you want from me? I left. I thought it was over. What more can I do?
Hi, it's me, Tia Kofi's brother. Just kidding, it's Tia Kofi out of drag. And welcome to Attitude's Tea Time, brought to you in association with the Taimi app, the truly inclusive LGBTQ+ dating app. Each week, I'll be bringing you the freshly brewed tea with the latest eliminee from Drag Race UK versus the world. And this week, I'm joined by the incomparable Pangina Heals. Firstly, I need to apologise to you that I'm currently out of drag.
Why do you need to apologise?
Oh, because I wanted to look as gorgeous as you look.
You look gorgeous right now. It's completely fine, darling.
Thank you. I feel like I'm serving like a Janie Jacquet confessionals moment, just maybe slightly less cute, you know? How are you feeling after watching
Just in morning.
In morning.
I haven't watched it yet.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet because I'm kind of nervous. Usually I would watch the show. It's like when the show airs for you guys, it's 4 a.m. in Thailand, and there's many times when I would just stay up awake to watch the show. But this time I made a choice to like just go to bed, wake up, and then just deal with it later because I don't know how it's gonna go. Kind of nervous about it. It might be triggering, so we shall see. I'm gonna watch it in an hour with Arya, and hopefully that bitch cries.
Oh, you're gonna watch it together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I mean, what I will say is it is quite emotional, so you might need to prepare yourself for the moment. Have you seen the reaction to your elimination?
I've seen both kinds of reaction.
Yes. I mean, you had it very hard when you eliminated Lemon. How was that for you?
I think I was really surprised with how crazy things can get because I would not have chosen Lemon to be in the bottom. But because I have to send someone home, unfortunately, I had to send Lemon home. And people were really upset. So after getting through all of that, I was kind of used to expecting the fact that when I sent Jimbo home, people would get upset again. So that I was prepped. Until today, when I was sent home, I thought this bullshit was over. And then when I got all this craziness again, I was just like, what do you want from me? I left. I thought it was over. What more can I do? So it was just like insane. But this is what we signed up for. You have to choose to find the humor in all of this. And you just have to keep on living because life's too short. So I'm not bothered, but I'm a little irked, I would say.
What I will say as well to that is a lot of people do say this is what we signed up for. And I don't think that's fair. No one should be reacting to you like in that level of a negative way, and that's not something that you should have to deal with. What I've seen from the reaction to your elimination has been an absolute outcry of it being unfair and unjust. But have you seen a more negative side of that?
The first part that I talked about was the negative side of it. But I mean, I've seen people walk out of the room. Some people were crying. I've had like so many messages of people just saying they were crying. They think it was really unfair, which I do appreciate in every single way the fact that they said that they support me from the bottom of my heart. But to say that it's unfair, I don't know if I would agree with it just because it's a competition and life's not fair. So Blue's allowed to send me home and I'm not gonna be angry at her.
Which is a great way of looking at it. But do you think it was fair for you to be in the bottom?
Well, there is the two tops and then the rest were all in the bottoms. So do I think that if there was like a medium zone, then no, I probably wouldn't have gone home.
I mean, these things make a massive difference. When they sort of like, the tiny little changes they make to the format do make a huge difference. I was completely gagged that Blue chose you. She'll be getting a strongly worded email from me, trust and believe. Let's take it away from that for a second. What do you think about this whole game that Baga's now playing, saying that she wants to win the show for Jimbo? I mean, they only knew each other for about 2 weeks.
I think in order for her to win, she would have to be able to win a lip sync first.
What did you make of that lip sync? It was a little bit like your grandmother going out having too many sherries.
I do think that she was trying. I mean, it is what it is, you know, like, and here's the thing. Not all of us are lip syncers, and not all of us, I'm not going to be able to do what Baga can do. She's an amazing, like, you know, improv queen, characterization queen, and I can't do that. And she's not going to be like a lip sync assassin. So what?
Not everyone can be a lip sync assassin. Not everyone can be good at everything. So the right person won the lip sync then?
Yeah, for sure. Like, going into that, I didn't think Baga was going to win anyway. Just because, like, I know she's not like a lip syncer, but she's still a fierce queen. You do not need to be a fierce lip syncer to be a fierce drag queen. But going up against Blue, I knew that Blue was going to decimate it. But I didn't think Blue was going to choose me, so joke's on me.
That's an interesting one. Was the tension sort of like really there between you and Baga after you sent Jimbo home?
Not even a little. Like, it was like whatever she said to the camera or when it was shown, I didn't know any of that. I was oblivious to that, so.
Oh, sneaky Baga, planning and plotting behind everyone's back. Are things okay with you and Baga and you and Blue? Have you spoken since the show?
Yeah, we talk and everything is great. Like, I'm like I would say I was closest to Blue, Janie, and Jujubee in this whole process, and obviously Mo as well, because Mo's just amazing. And the other two girls are just really near and dear to my heart as well. Like, we have a shared experience where no one else understands. No one can tell us how we felt or what we were thinking at that point, because only us went through that.
So taking it back to the episode and the Snatch Game, I think obviously you did a good job. You were there, you were in it. What was your backup option for Snatch Game?
I mean, most of the characters that I thought it was going to do weren't human. So after I checked, I couldn't do it because of copyright or blah blah blah. But then I think I was planning to do Art Aria, but then when I proposed the idea to her, she was like, "I'm not a celebrity," and I was like, okay.
That would have been Cam, and I think I do have to ask: are we getting more Drag Race Thailand?
Well, apparently everyone told me it's confirmed, so I guess it's confirmed.
Is it?
Apparently it is. Everyone has been telling me.
Well, you heard it here first. If you need a guest judge, I'm available.
Let's do it. Let's bring it. We're gonna do it. Once I know when it's happening and then all the details, UK, Thailand, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's the best thing about Drag Race Thailand is the creativity. I think more than any other franchise you can see with the outfits and the looks and things that are put together, they're just like totally out of the box and really, really creative. Yeah. Is that something that's like important in Thai drag?
I think it's just something that's important to the girls, because in Thailand, when we have shows, usually we are the butt of the joke, or we're made fun of, or we don't get to show different sides of our artistic being. And so when a show comes along that shows us in all facets of who we are, it is so important for us to bring our A game. That's why all the girls just bring it every single time.
Oh my goodness, and so do you. Some of the looks that you've not just worn on UK versus the world, but that you've worn on Drag Race Thailand are absolutely iconic. Who do you think is going to make it all the way? Who do you think is going to get that crown?
Blue Hydrangea.
I think that's a good one. Listen, I was sent home by my winner at Snatch Game, so maybe you've been sent home by your winner at Snatch Game. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But you look absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for sharing your art, sharing your drag, and sharing your culture on this international platform. It's been absolutely amazing to watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this. ขอบคุณนะคะ
Thank you for watching Attitude Tea Time, brought to you in association with the Taimi app. I promise next week I'll be in drag. We're on the season 2 tour. It's very busy and it's very early in the UK to talk to someone in Thailand, so I didn't have time. But make sure you join us next week when I promise you the latest eliminee from Drag Race UK, some scalding hot tea, and an actual decent drag look. You're welcome. Bye for now.